Yeah. So we have good decision. I guess I want to start with how long have you guys been playing together? What are some of the influences that have created the sound you guys have now? Are we playing originals tonight? And what kind of instruments we play?
I can take this one if you guys want.
Yeah, just take this.
So the history of us. So Lyle and I, we lived together freshman year. I play the drums. I've been drumming for a really long time since like I was a kid, really.
You
And-
got like the drummer's personality. I don't know.
Okay, I don't know if that's a good thing, but hopefully. And Lyle picked up guitar. Was it freshman year? Yeah.
Yep.
And he was learning, and I obviously didn't have a drum set because we were in the dorms. So I'd just be playing on my desk or something while he was playing. He's like, "Yeah, that sounds really good," and you know, we'd mess around, we'd sing songs together, and then sophomore year, we didn't live together, but I was able to get an electric drum set. So he would come over almost every day, and we'd jam out. And we didn't really write. We tried to write some stuff, but it was pretty juvenile. So yeah, we learned a couple songs, the two of us, and then they had met freshman year. So over this summer, Lyle asked Sophia if she wanted to learn the bass, and she was super down. And then
just said yeah.
yeah, she was
Well,
just
I was like, let's make this. Sorry.
yeah.
I was like, let's make this band thing fucking happen, you know? Like, I was like, I will become the best bass player someone can become in 3 months because I really wanted this to happen, you know?
yeah.
So,
That's awesome.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'll take it back. Yeah, we're almost there. And then Aiden, our lovely singer,
Oh, there it is.
we have known this guy forever. So Aiden and I, we were in drumline together in high school, marching band.
Oh wow.
And then you guys' friendship goes back even further than that, if you want to.
Yeah, I mean, me and Aiden have known each other since 4th grade.
Yeah.
So we've been best friends ever since. We've always shared a bond through music, definitely. Like, we've always bounced music off each other and influenced each other's tastes, I think, a lot. So, I mean, and you were practicing your vocals and your screaming and your singing, and it kind of was just like, I know a singer and I know who I want in this band. So it's this guy right here. So yeah, and then I can take it to more recently. So we've been playing all together since September. Today is December 5th. So all summer we kind of grinded out some songs, me and her, and then we told Nick, I mean, we kind of knew he would get it. But and then we were like, once we move up to school, we should lock in and try to do this thing. And it was Sophia's great idea to set September 20th as the date of our first show. And I live in a house here, so we just threw it there. It was a smaller type thing, just not open to the public fully. But we just let our kind of closest friends know about it. And I mean, we moved in here on, yeah, it did go great. We moved in here around like August 28th, so the end of August. We locked in for about 25 days, about a month. And we got a set list together, and we, you know, through this show, it was very stressful at times, and it was very like, it was a very like crunch time thing. Yeah. We pulled it together, and it was like, that was the most fun I've ever had in my whole life. We got to keep doing this. So
I got something to say if you don't mind. So starting out, obviously we had no audience. It was only our friends that had come to our first show. So for our second show, we wanted to pop off. We wanted to make ourselves known. So we went out. We went to club events around campus. We went out on Grand River almost every night. We were out, and we were just cold calling people. Just like, do you guys like live music? We're in a band. Come to our show. It's on the day before Halloween, or the last one. And I think honestly, if we didn't do that, I don't think we'd be where we are today. I mean, we got so many. I wouldn't say fans, but we got so many people to know about us, and we spread our message out so well that like in those couple weeks, I think that was super, super important. So it was a lot of work. I mean, right? We do have some originals. We're playing 5 originals tonight. 4. I'm sorry. Excuse me. We have 5. We're playing 4 tonight. Okay. My bad. And then we've been in the recording studio working on actually getting that album out. So things have moved pretty fast. We put a lot of work into this. So I really hope it goes well.
I think you guys are gonna do great. I mean, first of all, you're in your own house, so
Home turf.
Right, yeah, home field advantage, yeah. So, is this the third show you guys have done?
This is
The
our
one before?
fourth.
Fourth?
Yeah.
Okay. And is this our first time performing the originals, or is that
This will be our third.
our third time? Okay. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And then I guess I wanted to ask what the recording studio you guys are planning on recording at.
We're not super sure. We recorded in a studio in Wyandotte.
Okay.
It wasn't our favorite.
Yeah.
We had some issues there. And it's,
Okay.
you know, it's also
If you got
far
2
away.
hours, we could tell you.
Okay,
We got
so-
2 hours, we can get into it, but it was far away, and you know we had some issues there. So we're actually looking for somewhere right now. But
Have-
we have one song recorded, so we just got to finish out.
Yeah.
The EP, if you will.
Yeah. Have you guys heard of Ryan Records?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Have you been in touch with them yet?
Not yet.
Okay, I'm going to Ryan Records tomorrow
Oh,
to
cool.
do the same thing
You can
and
get
talk to the
back
venue
to us.
space, and I'll be like, "Hey, good decision was to record, man."
Oh, there you go.
Awesome.
So you guys are only 4 shows in. This will be your 4th.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. I wanted to ask kind of a silly question. I was like, "What's the craziest shit you've seen at a house show?" And that can be like your own show or one that you've like been to,
Easy,
and
yeah.
and anyone can go if they want to.
Go ahead. Go for it.
So the craziest thing that I saw at a house show, given this was a rave, but it was at a co-op around here who do the shows, and I would call it a house show, because it was a rave, very DIY. We're hanging out. I'm with her, right? We're hanging out, and I am from Michigan. I grew up in Michigan. My parents live in Michigan. So I'm at the rave, having fun, you know, dancing, whatever. I turn around, and my mom came to the rave. It was at Hedrick House last year. And I think a funny perspective comes from Sophia, who she was talking.
Yeah. So I was talking to one of my friends in I think it was in my phonology class. And I was like, "Dude, what are you doing here?" He was like, "Oh, having fun, you know, yada yada yada, all the small talk." And then he goes, "Yo, is that someone's mom?" I go, "Oh my god, I know her!"
And it was my mom. And it was great. She told me after that she was like, I think there was cover or wristbands for that show. And she was like, she told the bouncer, my son's in there. My son's in there. I just want to go and surprise him. And so he let her in. And it was awesome.
Yeah.
So it was good to see her.
I was gonna say.
It was kind of like a shift in reality almost, because you know you're here and you're at the party, and then
state of being.
yeah, and then my mom showed up. But she is so cool. When I saw her, I gave her the biggest hug. I wasn't worried for a second. I was like, this is awesome. She knew where I was. She tracked my phone to find the party. She didn't DM for no address.
Yeah.
But that was the craziest thing I've seen at a house show.
Hilarious. Did you want to share your story?
Real
about-
quick, I can.
Yeah.
So we played a show a couple weeks back. I was telling you guys earlier. So the cops came 3 times.
Yeah.
They came once, told us to shut it down. We kept going. They came again. We told them to shut, or they told us to shut it down. We kept going, and then at that point we actually had shut it down completely. This is the second time they came. We shut it down, and then a lot of people left. So we decided to bring the party inside. We started doing karaoke. And they came a 3rd time because of the karaoke inside, and they said, "Dude, you guys, whatever you're doing, you gotta chill out. Like, I mean, this is 3 different noise complaints for 3 different things. You gotta chill out. Just go to bed." You know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, we just hung out for the rest of the night, but it was pretty funny. And
What about Home Depot guy?
oh, Home Depot guy. Yeah, that's another whole thing. So our first show. Well, he wasn't there. Were you there?
I was there.
Oh, he was there. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll tell it. So our first show, we'd never played in front of a live audience. We went to Home Depot because we had to get some spray paint, a table. We just needed some stuff for the show.
Yeah.
And we asked a Home Depot employee for some advice on something. I can't even remember what it was. And they were trying to keep the show low key, just good close friends. And I had a different mentality. I said we should have as many people as we can. And they completely disagreed. So I asked the Home Depot guy, I said, "Hey, we're having a show. You want to come?" And he's like, "Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'll come."
No fucking way he showed up.
And they were pissed. They were so mad at me. They were so mad at me. Go ahead.
It was at my house, right? I just moved into this place. You got to cut me some slack.
I did.
I moved in, and I was like, I was just worried, you know, because we want enough people for
You're
it
like,
to
"Do
feel
not
like
do
a
that."
party.
Yeah.
We wanted it to feel like a party, but I didn't want like a capacity issue, you know, with like the cops or whatever, too many people at our house. And so I was a little upset. I was like, why are you inviting random people? we met this guy at a Home Depot. We have no idea what he's about. But you can take it back.
So then, fast forward to our first show. We're playing, and one of our friends who's not in the band, he's actually his roommate. He bursts through the crowd, and he comes behind the drum set, and he shakes me. And I'm like, oh my God, something is terribly wrong. He had this look on his face. Yeah, he had this look on his face, just like crazy eyes. And I was like, oh my God, what happened? He's like, dude, Home Depot, because he was there with us. He goes, Home Depot guy is here. You gotta shout him out. You have to shout him out. I'm like, okay. So I get up out of the drum set and I grab the mic away from Aiden and I'm like, where is he? And he appears in front of me, this shining light in front of me. Yeah, he's like an angel. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's him. Oh my goodness. So I grab him and I bring him in and I'm like, everybody, we went to Home Depot a couple days ago and we met this guy and we asked him if he wanted to come and he showed up. Give it up for Home Depot guy. And everyone loved him and he had a great time. And he ended up actually staying at the house for not the night, but a very long time after the show. And we got to know him. He was a super cool guy. I mean, he was a really, really cool guy. So it was a fun experience.
I think a detail that makes this a little bit better is that they came from the Ren Fair.
Right. So they had costumes on.
So they had Ren Fair costumes on.
guy came from the Ren Fair.
Yes.
Oh,
And he brought his girlfriend. They were both in Red Fair. They're like, we were going to go to something else, but this sounded better.
Yeah.
Of course it did. No.
It was kind of.
They made the good decision.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Uh-oh. So wait, is there to be an original song called Home Depot Guy?
There really should be. I think
Right?
we've said that before. I think,
Right?
Yeah, write that down.
Yeah. All right, I'll leave it on one last question.
Okay.
What are we expecting to hear from you guys tonight? What are some of the influences in the originals? And what was that message that you guys were talking about? You felt like you spread around well earlier.
Yeah, so I mean, all of our originals are just based on the music that we love. I mean, we wanted to write stuff that was accessible to us as well as accessible to the audience, and we really just want to make people dance. Our main goal with this band is to play good music, have fun, and throw killer parties. And if people aren't moving, it's not really a killer party, is it? So really, it's like a lot of punk influence, some Midwest emo influence in there, because that's what mainly I listen to.
Yeah.
But yeah, just loud and fast.
I got to shout out Riot Girl in there. I take a lot of Riot Girl influence.
Yeah.
We do play a few Riot Girl songs.
So I think the biggest thing when we were writing music is every single one of us has a completely different music taste. He's into Midwest emo. She's into Riot Girl, like she said. You like a lot of emo stuff, and then I'm just like a straight up metalhead. Like that's what I'm into. It's just hardcore heavy metal. I'm a drummer. So.
do you drum like Lars or Jordy Jordison?
No. Come on, dude. Come on.
I think he's closer to Joey.
Yeah, come on, bro.
He stays up during shows.
No, I'm not doing the Lars. So yeah, with that, the standing up, you absolutely get it. I do that bit almost every time we rehearse.
Okay.
It's so funny. But yeah, so we all have such different music tastes. When we were writing music, we didn't want it to be, this is what I like, this is what our sound is going to be. We don't really, in my opinion, have a sound. Every song that's going to be on this album is almost completely different. So we have Untitled 2, spelled T-O-O, is very, very heavily Midwest emo influenced. It's got a lot of that kind of stop and go, like, stalling, tapping, crazy rhythms, stuff like that. And then we have a beautifully written song by our very own Sophia Normandin. I mean, it is empty-eyed. It is one of the most beautiful songs I've ever heard. You absolutely will. It makes me cry almost every time I hear it and play it. And then we have.
Give a close-up shot of him crying on the drum set.
You probably will. I'll tell you what. You probably will. And then we have Participant 108 that is so heavily metal influenced and so drum heavy and so loud and fast and hard and heavy and all screaming and it's
vocals the whole time.
so you're not gonna find one. There is no one good decision sound in my opinion. And then the message that we want to spread is, because you had said what was the message.
You felt like you had spread earlier when you
Right.
were trying to get the word out.
So a lot of people that we talked to during that time had said, "Oh no, we don't go see live music. We just go to the bar or, whatever." which is mostly what you're gonna find around here is people who just go to the bar.
Yeah.
So I guess that message is just go out, support your live music, have fun, go crazy, dance, mosh, sing along, support your local bands. It's fun. It's better than the bar. The bar is sucks compared to a live show.
Yeah.
I mean,
Absolutely.
do you have something to add?
And be yourself.
Right on.
Yeah, but that's really all for me. Just go out, see live music, support your local bands. It's super important to us, and I promise you, if as a viewer, as an audience member, you're gonna have a better time.
Yeah.
Like the bar is lame compared to a good decision show. Come on, like what are we doing? But yeah, that's. Yeah.
That's so funny that you said that because one of my questions is going to be in like 15 seconds. Give us a good reason why people shouldn't go to the bar or another party. They should come see a live show.
There you go.
And there we go. So good decision. The best decision is making any type of music you want.
Exactly.
Going to live shows, making friends, and supporting local artists. Right.
Best decision
Yeah.
is going to a good decision show. That's what we.
There we
always
go.
say.
And that's it. That was sick, guys. Thank you.
Yeah. That was awesome.